Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, it's gonna be quick. We're gonna show you guys all how to make up tie wire. Probably next week we're gonna do a video on how to do proper ties, both for pull top pins on cross arms, secondary blocks, even hotline ties. So in preparation for that, it's gonna be a quick one, but tie wire usually comes on a reel like this, or just a big old hand coil. And sometimes, let's try to step out of the wind here a bit. Sometimes you're building a line, you could be building 100 structures. You need 300 pieces of tie wire if you're not using preformed ties. So you want to be able to cut these guys up pretty quick and consistently. I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do that. Also in the tie wire video, when we go over the hotline ties, we're going to be checking out this new clothespin by Lineman Bucket Products. Has some really cool features, including, check this out, extendable, so it can reach around those cross arms. But we're gonna be checking that out next week. For today, let's make up some tie wire. So we only really need 3 things to make up our tie wire: a set of Lineman pliers, our reel of tie wire itself, number 4 bare aluminum, and you want to be working against something with a solid back, a wall, anything at all. Our first step, simply to tie off the tie wire, which you will then be taking the reel, and you want to pull off a whole lot of this stuff. I forgot to bring my pliers with me, but you can see at the end we gave that reel of wire a couple quick tugs. That's just to get the kinks out of the aluminum. We want to try to make that as straight as possible. See here, it does still have a slight bend to it, so the harder you give it a tug, it'll get rid of that bend in the wire. And of course, cut it clear of the truck. And you want the length of your tie wire to be about 5 or 6 plier lengths. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 5.5, depending on the wire size. If you're tying number 4, number 2 conductor, 5 plier lengths is plenty. You get into 556 or 336 ACSR, you're going to want to go 6 plier lengths. So we now have our guide length. You can see again a little bit of a wobble in it. Shows the importance of giving it a real good hard tug. And we're going to show you guys the position you want to be in to cut this guy up as quickly as possible. We're going to take our main piece, put it right back against the wall. This is our line in the ground. Let's adjust that camera just a little bit. Once you have that in place, you pull that wire towards you until it hits the back wall. think I just found a new use for my extendable clothespin. Looks great, actually. So now we've got a pile of tie wire. You can see the entire group has this very slight half moon bend to it. Should have gave her a little bit harder of a tug, but not a big deal. We'll take all of our tie wire, kind of give it a knock on the ground or the side of the truck. Make sure they're all at the same length, and you want to bend it pretty well right in the middle. So our tie wire ready to go. A lot of times guys will just hang it over something on the truck, but if you are doing a hot lighting job, there is one last step. Now a lot of guys do this different. At our company, we generally put your hand in and start rolling that up. The idea here is this hand hole right here, you want it to be a big enough hole to fit your hand in with a rubber glove. We're going to see this a little bit more accurately in the next video, but the idea behind it is as you're tying your conductor, you're unrolling this as you go around the conductor. That way you don't have a bunch of tails flopping around on you. And last step to mention, when tying spreader blocks, we simply cut these guys in half. You're going to use one half of each tie wire for each of the hots and another half to tie the neutral into the spreader block. Again, get your tie wire ready. It's going to be lots of practice. We're going to have probably 6 or 8 different tie wire methods coming up, hopefully next week if I get time on the weekend. Thanks for stopping in, guys. As always, we'll see you all soon.